Next stage, a man looking for trouble. What can you see beyond the darkness?
When you look beyond the darkness, tell me, what do you see? It's your boy T-I-N-Y to the P. Yeah, he's looking for trouble here on twitch.tv with Crash or Jade or Spyro or Leon Kennedy. Is there a new game to start? Is he doing some art? Maybe knowledge of an 80s children's show to impart? Cause he's pentiferous, vigorous, rigorous. He's damn vociferous. When arting or Mario Karting, he's straight carnivorous. Tiny Peter. Tiny Peter.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
With a great rate of save states debating his fate, Peter's greeted by emote of cheaters when people donate. Give him a or a and we'll build up the hype, and I'll struggle to read half the words that you type. So are you ready to go? Come on, what will it be? Are we gaming or painting or watching dated kids TV? Grab a bite, crack a sprite, dim the lights, sit tight cause the stream's about to start and the mics sound right, boy. Tiny Peter. Tiny Peter.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Boy.
Hello everyone and welcome to a live stream on a Wednesday at 3 o'clock with Peter Austin. What's going on? You know what's going on. Ashton streamed on Monday because I was away, and now I'm here in Ashton's slot to do some more streaming of Beyond.
Oh yeah, here we go. Tiny Peter Austin BGE stream time. Hello Peter. How are you? How was your weekend? Very excited for the stream and to hear your thoughts on the new BGE news. Hope all is well.
Thanks, Stephen. Thank you very much. Thank you for the bits, Stephen. Excited to, I'm very well, thank you. My weekend was very nice. I went to a wedding with some friends. It was a friend's wedding. I was also there with other friends. And then I went away for a couple of days and had a nice, relaxing time in the middle of nowhere and saw lots of animals and ate lots of tea and cake. Ate lots of tea, I did. And now I've come into work and there's news about Beyond Good and Evil once again. I think they know that I'm streaming it each day, because I think last time I streamed there happened to have been like another sort of leaky thing that had happened that day or the day before. And I think the same thing might have even happened the week before that. I'm not sure. But I'll get to that in just a moment. Rich M. Waters says, that's the look of a happy chappy with the BG&E news. We'll get to that in just a second. But yes, hello. I'm in for Ashton today. Well, Ashton was in for me. She's at work today. She's still working. She could have streamed if she wanted to. But no, here I am in Ashton's streaming slot. So we're going to play some Beyond Good and Evil today. We're going to resume from where we were last time. But yes, there has been some more news on this sort of Phantom Remaster Anniversary Edition. It's been a bit of a roller coaster. Rich M. Waters says that's the look of a happy chappy. Well, you say that. I'm now a little bit worried. But what's happened is, on the Xbox Store today, Beyond Good and Evil 20th Anniversary Edition Remaster was available. And actually, if you have flipping whatever it's called, Ubi Play or Ubi Plus or Ubi something on your Xbox, it's like an app, isn't it? It's like a sort of it's a bit like a launcher but on a console. You could actually play the game. So not only was it added to the store erroneously, but people who are like Ubisoft players, members, whatever, could physically download the game and play it. And someone did that and started recording like Let's Play chunks on YouTube, that has now been removed by Ubisoft. And the game posting was very promptly removed. But all of the screenshots are out there. A lot of the sort of the branding and the box art, the digital box art. I don't know if it's going to be a physical release, but you know the box art equivalent. And there's like a banner and stuff that is out there. And the official stuff, I think, looks really nice. I mean, it's very sort of 2020s remastery, which is basically loads of bloom and loads of reflections. But like, essentially, it's just a nice, crisp, apparently 4K 60 FPS version of the game with additional features added, which is very exciting. I'll get to that later. So that all looks fine. Namely, the water and the lighting looks okay. I'm not saying I looked at it and thought that looks great, but I'm saying it all looked fine. And since then, a couple of people have, or one person I think, maybe more than one person, has put a couple of screenshots that they have taken from, I think, having downloaded and played it. And some of it looks a little bit dodgy. Some of it looks a little bit GTA Trilogy remaster. I'm going to sneeze. Am I going to... It's right there. There it is. I sneezed. Thank you. Right. Yes, it's a little bit GTA Trilogy looking. Now, it's not as bad as that. That had some really bad things. But remember, like, the rainfall in that was, like, really blinding. And, like, some of the things looked like they'd been done, but not actually, like, no one had sat down and QA'd, like, is this how it should look? Is this practical? I'm not saying that there's rainfall that looks like that, but there are other things, like the water doesn't seem to reflect properly or behave in the right way, and there's some like strange looking shadows and stuff that, like, you know, it's like it's a product of systems they've put in place, like this is how our lighting will work, and then they've not actually seen, yeah, but does that system and does that idea and that way of the light behaving, does that work in every instance? So when you're driving your hovercraft at night across the ocean, does it look okay, or does it look like it's strangely lit from above and the back of the hovercraft is almost pitch black? You know, that sort of thing. So some of it is a little bit worrying, but I am excited that seemingly the remaster is happening. It keeps accidentally getting talked about and leaked and shown off in places it shouldn't be and then quickly removed. But almost certainly now, if I had to bet money, I would bet pretty good money on it being real and being probably shown, revealed as a trailer at the Game Awards. Whether it's just one of the trailers that they post in a series of trailers, or if they actually have someone from Ubisoft on stage kind of talking about it a little bit, I don't know. Of course, I don't know. But I'm hoping they might actually have a dev there or a publisher team member to just kind of like talk it up a bit, explain what's going on, and just give it more than here's a trailer and anyway here's some more trailers for other things. You know, give it like just a couple of minutes of airtime. Have Jeff sort of ask about it, and maybe do a little name drop of Beyond Good and Evil 2 and just say, yeah, we are still working on it. Because they're still hiring people, but a lot of people who aren't following it, you know, intently like I am, think that game must be cancelled, right? I've not heard about that game in years, which is a fair assumption to make, but it is, at the moment, a seemingly incorrect assumption because the game does appear to still be being worked on. But there we go. So we will see how it goes. As I say, though, there is more to the Anniversary Edition. They've added content, seemingly. So, but we'll get to that in a moment. We'll start playing the game, I think, now, because I've rambled on for long enough. But thank you to everyone who blessed me in the chat for sneezing. So yes, thank you Stephen for the bits there. Thank you to Skip Intro for subscribing for 8 months on a 6-month streak. Excited for BG&E. Me too. And hello Kappa Cow, who's first time chat in there, saying yo. Well, yo to you. Now shall we play B, G, and E. I instinctively picked up a controller there, but it is not a controller game, is it? So I want to load the app, load the game up, and head on over to this screen. Yeah, there we go. So B Radiohead or Bradiohead has just subscribed via Prime. Thank you. In fact, that looks like a first-time subscription. So welcome to the Walrus Clan, and thank you for subscribing via Prime. That's very good. Good to see. The system works. So load. Oh. So to catch you up, we rescued Double H from the Nutripills factory. He had a green thing on his neck, and he's had a nice injection, and he's going to be okay, probably. And then I spoke to Han, or Van, or whatever his name is, Han, who said the Hillian people have been, inspired by your report that you did at the Nutripills factory, and they have shown their support here, and they've donated a load of pearls. So this is something that happens through the game, and it's a good way of the game holding you back, holding back your progress in a fairly sort of in-universe believable way, rather than just saying, oh, you can now go to this area because you can. What they do is they limit your ability to actually get to places.
It'll come in handy in the future.
They limit your ability to get to places with the hovercraft because they put barriers you can't jump over, or things you need to shoot down, and you have to keep upgrading your hovercraft to get to these areas. And in order to do that, you need pearls. So they limit the number of pearls that you can get in this way. So, how many agents from Iris have been captured by the Alpha sections? We use a maximum amount of precaution, but they're everywhere. We've been without word from our chief for several days now.
I do find it a little odd about Ubisoft's post on Twitter wishing BGE happy 20th, but not on the actual birthday.
Oh, did they?
It got leaked early. Also, it's less than 1 week till TAT opening begins if the prior date set still stands.
I did not know that they've wished it happy 20th. That's interesting. Okay, I'll have to look at that. That's very interesting. The Chief of Hillis section? No, none of us know his true identity. We can't go and help him. We don't even know where he is. Do the Alpha sections have the slaughterhouses occupied? Most certainly. That seems to be where the traffic converges. It's going to be very difficult to get in there. So that's my next mission, is to go to the slaughterhouses and see what is going on there. So I've taken photos of the sort of the human traffic that happens at the Nutripills factory, and now I need to see what happens at the slaughterhouse and reveal that to the world. Will Double H make it? He's past the worst of it thanks to you. He just needs some rest now. Do you get my pictures of the factory? Of course, it's already been pasted and edited. Doing an incredible job. Be careful, Jade. Have the slaughterhouse become a military zone? Yeah, they've got the whole place surrounded. It's impossible to get close. If I were you, I'd go have a look at the hovercraft races. I know that one of the racetracks is near the wall surrounding the slaughterhouses. If that's the case, you might be able to leave the race and get into the slaughterhouses from the track. No chance of going out to sea thanks to the anti-DOMS protection barriers. Oh, you should see what the rhinos can do. Even though they're illegal now, I think they're still selling old jump kits for hovercrafts. So there you go. We need that. Double H will be all right, I'm sure. But we need to crack on and get to work, so he'll rest up.
I'll be back to check up on Double H.
WWTAO, where we work together as one.
Carlson and Peters, page 823.
He's okay. Probably. You gonna be alright? I think so. That's the second time you've saved my life, Miss Jade. D-Butt. Carlson and Peters, page 822. It's don't break up the team. 823, Miss Jade. I thought the slaughterhouse sector was blocked too, wasn't it? Affirmative. ... I heard there's a secret passage leading off from race 3, which is taking place near the slaughterhouses. It might still be usable. Excellent. Here's Peepers. Peepers. So now that we're actually trying to, save the world, I don't feel bad about doing this, which is looking at this guy's code X7M8, which I think is for I don't know. It could be for here. It could. I always forget which one it is. X7M8 was it? Rufus's booty.
Sorry, Rufus. I may seem a little pushy, but Hillis needs this more than you do.
Right, that's theft. That's just theft. Got a pinned URL there from Trailing Badger, which is going to Ubisoft's Twitter status. Let me. I'm gonna have a look. I'm gonna have a quick look at that. So they have said, they've posted an image from the anniversary edition and put Happy 20th Beyond Good and Evil. We're excited to talk more about this special edition soon. Stay tuned. So it seems like their hand has been a little bit forced there, maybe. But, okay, so yeah, you can now see an official announcement from Ubisoft saying that the anniversary edition is happening. So that's great news. That's confirmed now, officially, from Ubisoft. Great to hear. Thank you very much to Solo Quetzal, subscribed via Prime for 52 months. Hi Peter, I have a YouTube question. Do subtitles in multiple languages make any difference with the exposure of your videos? I think in theory it might factor into the algorithm, but I couldn't tell you what the actual truth of the matter is. You hear all sorts, like make sure you do tags, that like really helps. But also sometimes it'll be like, no, tags are only good for if things are written or spelled a different way in search bars. So like American versus British English, you should like put tags of both things. You know, if you're doing like Dishonored, you might want to like spell it with a U or with an O, an OU, or like Roman numerals in video game titles. Someone might be searching for Final Fantasy VII, and someone might be searching YouTube for Final Fantasy VII. So things like that are worth doing with tags. But yeah, sometimes it's like, that's the only reason to use tags is for like alternate spellings and stuff, and like adding a load of tags doesn't necessarily help. So you hear mixed things from different sources and stuff, so I couldn't necessarily tell you one way or the other how captions help. So not a useful answer, I'm afraid. Radiohead, BR Radiohead. I think I totaled my car this morning. Oh no, but a TP stream of one of my favourite games as a young boy. Full stop, but presumably makes you feel a little better. I've been following this channel for a while now and figured today was as good as any to contribute. Thank you very much indeed. Do you prefer Bradiohead? Maybe it's Brad. Maybe your name is Brad and it's Bradiohead. Or is it just B Radiohead? Let me know in the chat and I'll start saying it right and probably forget. Okay, so got a message there for our Black Friday sale, which I believe is still live into early December. You get 50% off everything. There's a sad goat man here. Can I do anything for you? I don't think so. But maybe take this ticket from me, will you? What is it? The code for one of the Alpha Section's safes where they stock what they've stolen from the Hillians. Do you know where the safe is? In a shed, Fountain Square, on your right. All I wanted to do was feed my family. I never should have taken it. Before I could even use it, I found myself all alone. They took all of them away from me. You're not alone. Be brave. I can say the password to him. Yeah, if you stick your neck out, all your loved ones get taken from you. Don't talk to me anymore about the Iris Network. I once believed in what they stood for, but that's over now. Oh man, see, it's not all
Nice job, Yeet.
P6W8. It's not all sunshine and roses. Or rainbows. My chat stopped scrolling. Hang on, there we go. Oh, you guys can't see. Sorry, hang on. Oh no. Oh boy. Sorry everyone. I go full screen and then I forget. We were just talking to this man. All I did was I went from in here, I walked around here, pressed this button. This man is sad. It's a sad goat. And he said, you know, they've taken my family. You can go to the Fountain Square. I read it all. You heard me say it. I do that all the time. And he gave me this, I think. Yeah, this. P6W8. It's just a little Alpha Sections ticket, property of the Hylian army. To be fair, a TP playthrough of any game where we can't actually see the screen and just see TP reading along / playing would be oddly fun. Would it really? Would it really? Indeed. Hey Rufus, I stole your pearl. Sucks to be you. Ooh, whip. So this locker, I think, is the one for where you use the internet code. So we can't do that for now. But yeah. That's a whip from Sinister Clown via Prime for 16 months. You've subscribed. Have the kids sat eating so I can enjoy a bit of BG&E. Have a great stream. Oh, that's a great thing to do. I'm glad that it's worth that much to you. Shawnee plus Iris plus a photo iris camera lens thing equals peace. Hey Rob, you left your taxi? You betcha. We can't even leave Hillis anymore. And there are some amazing whales out in the open sea right now. Safe and sound in its shell. Precious bioth, the slave of the currents. Keep up the good work, guys. I collected 3 more pearls for you. Oh, so he's one of the donors. It's nice. So.
Rise, Hylians! Hillis is in danger! Rise, Hylians! Hillis is in danger!
Why did the regular army allow the Alpha Sections to take over control? Excuse me, miss, but I'm on duty. Go buy the Hylian Word. The propaganda magazine. Okay. So, what we'll do, just to get us started, we need to do Hovercraft races. And I think we have to do Hovercraft races 1 and 2 before we can enter Hovercraft race 3. Although it might not be, maybe it doesn't work like that. I can't remember.
Jade, a fisherman just gave me a pearl that he found in a cave. I am putting it up for sale. If you're interested, come on by.
Okay, I will. Thank you. Later. Oops. I can't remember if we have to do races 1 and 2 before we do 3, but let's just do them in order anyway. Oops.
Hey, rookie! Welcome to the championship! The rule is simple. A pearl to the winner. And the next 3 qualify for the following race.
Okay. Oops. Bump, bump.
The whips, the weak, and the wusses! Still have 3 more seconds to get the hell out of here and back to your knitting!
Now, I don't really like the... Hello, give us a countdown. I don't really like the Hovercraft controls in this game, so... Oh no, it's slightly... Okay, there we go. I don't like the Hovercraft camera controls in this version of the game, so we will see how we get on. We are. Okay. Track 1 should be alright. So now's a good time probably for me to tell you what Ubisoft, or what the listing that was leaked on the Xbox Store mentioned in terms of extra content in this game. It's very exciting. There's going to be apparently a little gallery for the making of the game. So that's fun and interesting. Yes, they are, Double H. There's also going to be an in-game timer for speed running, which is an interesting thought. Speed running timer, but more importantly, Dr. Benzene came second. And who came third? Never mind. I just skipped it. So, we've got a pearl. Race 1 victory. Oh, and some money. And we've qualified for race 2. But yeah, most importantly, or most intriguingly, is apparently the game is going to feature some... Oh, shut up. And back to your knitting. There is apparently going to be... you can learn more about Jade's past in a new treasure hunt mode. I don't know if it's a treasure hunt mode or if they've just hidden a bunch of treasures through the game. I don't know if it's a separate mode or what, but there's some kind of treasure hunting to be done, and they've said you can learn more about Jade's past, which is very interesting. So I'm intrigued by that. Oh, camera, please. Someone asked actually earlier in the chat, I was a bit distracted with whatever else I was doing at the time, but someone asked, do I know what's on the bonus under the option for bonus on the front menu of this game? That is, it says making of. I think it's like credits and the making of, or like the gallery or something. But when you go on the making of, it's mostly just like a slideshow of concept art. It's not like, you know, you don't get talking heads with the developers or anything like that. So yeah, it's a kind of a making of thing, but without much content to it, really. Some nice music, but. Yeah, not... Okay, I'm in the lead. But yeah, it's not like a proper making of, so... I did actually very briefly look at it on, I think, the first stream I did of this game. So if you go to the VODs channel a couple of weeks ago, you see like at least the first few seconds of it and get an idea of what it is. But man, I'm very excited to see what's going on with the remaster of this game. I hope it's not... We are! They're all losers, Miss Jade! Yeehaw! I love Double H so much. I really love him. Okay, so we made some money. We've qualified for race 3. And race 3 is we actually have to hop over like a laser barrier. So we're gonna have to invest.
We're ready for the third race. Having a hard time keeping up, Miss Jade.
They are. Oh, apologies. So I want to go to the Mamago garage or garage. I'll tell you what we could do, actually. Something I don't normally do till later in the game, but why not do it now? Oh, hang on, no, this way. We can go and find the Beluga. So, I believe now the propaganda on those screens in the city is sort of in relation to us having, you know, carried out a terrorist attack on the Neutrophils factory, which we haven't. It's all propaganda. So this is the first time we've been back here since the start of the game, actually. Yeah. So, if you remember, before Uncle Page got taken by the alpha sections, he gave us a disc which told us about the Beluga. In fact, we can watch it in here. Let's refresh our memories. I went to school with Beluga. for Jade. The sad one.
Jade, you inherited generosity and courage from your parents. You know, I think about them a lot. We were very close friends. 20 years ago, we were forced to separate because we were all having some major problems with the authorities.
They were pirates.
Your parents put you under my care to save your life.
As we've seen in the CG teasers for Beyond Good and Evil 2, the prequel.
We came to Hillis. Back then, it was a peaceful planet, but the conflict spread. Now, you must know something. If I was able to get here,
Major
it
problems.
was thanks to the Beluga, the spaceship that I designed and built with your father. It still exists. The Beluga is at our place. You have to enter a code into each one of the consoles to open the secret hiding place. I can't say any more. No matter what happens, good luck, Jade. Uncle Page.
So you're like, well, where are the consoles? What are you talking about? Where are the consoles? And then there's just this very obvious zoom in on the notepad. So
Supreme Chief of the Alpha Sections, to remind us all of our duty as loyal citizens.
you may have seen one of them. It's just out here.
What's all this mumbo jumbo about shoes? You have any idea?
It's M-Disc. He wanted to tell you something. The end is weird. The board. Do you know about his shoes? Is there something special about them? If only we had been able to get them and give them a real good looking over. Well, actually, I did. And if you give them a good looking over, codes on the bottom, which change, I think, from game to game. You can kind of tell by the way it's textured on there that it probably varies from one playthrough to the next. But M4, F9, I hope I can just type one into each and it doesn't matter. And if you slide that, there's a console. M4, F9. I love this game. Newsflash. Correct code. Okay. I'd give Double H a good looking over if you know what I mean, says Plushy Loves Jennykin. Okay, so that's been typed in. The other one, I think... I'm trying to remember where it is actually. Is it in his workshop or is it in the lighthouse? Must be upstairs. It's worth coming back to the lighthouse, actually, which you don't tend to do unless there's, like, story reasons to do it. But, like, you know, you can talk to this girl, for example, who starts to learn more and more English. Hey, Yoa. Hello, Jade. Say, Yoa, what have you heard about the Iris Network? Call me Page talked to Iris the night he looked under his shoes. Then he opened the two boards. Batan, Batan. I think she says, slightly less than that if you come back and, you know, she progressively will say more and more. That's already quite on the nose, but I think you can, there's a kind of an intermediary step. I think maybe Paige's bedroom or Jade's bedroom. I'm sure there's a board up here somewhere. Oh, the sad music again. Oh, the toilet with a PA1. That's a health gauge increase.
Scanalyze, okay.
Ah, there we go. So the other one was Z4Q9. In fact, while I'm here, I believe there is an animal here that is only available at the lighthouse. I could do with turning the shield on, actually. I might be able to take a picture without the shield on, but... no, not really. I think you can slightly cheat it, but I'm going to turn on the shield, do it the intended way. Because I don't cheat, right? You guys know me. I'm no cheat. Danji's Designs, happy BG&E Anniversary Edition Reveal Day, and also my 49th Subiversary, I guess. Hope you're all doing well. I'm currently in the last month of waiting for my own big release, a new child, not long now. Oh, how exciting, Danji's Designs. A child of your own designs. Congratulations to you.
Perfect, Miss Jade. Now we can go open the door in the hangar.
We can. And best of luck to your, presumably, your partner. I suppose you could be having a child without your partner if you really wanted to, but in fact it could be, hang on, let me read that again. Hope you're all doing well. I'm currently last month went for my own release, a new child not long ago. Could be you. You could be the pregnant one. I just assumed it was someone else you were waiting for to give birth. Fair play. Peter Austin. Fair Play Austin is what they call him. They do, yeah. It rhymes with Peter. So I've turned the shield on. Oh, look now. See, there's a big waddly otter thing up there. So now we can walk out. See, it's clever that, isn't it? You can walk out onto the edge of the shield thing and take this photo. Oh no. It's a bit blown out, but it's Lutra erectra.
A two-legged otter. Amazing.
One more photo and then we get a pearl. Have I done a seagull yet? In fact, I've got an animal detector that I bought at Ming Tzu's, so I should use that. Animals. Ah, yeah, see, there's one there. One at the back on the... in the lighthouse, that. Okay. Is it Woof? Did I not take a picture of Woof? We need to do the cute little, like, bit of levity with Woof as well. This is it. He's got a K-Bups in his hand. Oh no, I've done a photo of him already, but this is always worth doing. Nice bit of music, nice bit of fun and games.
Can't play now, okay? Oh, no, Wolf, no!
You have to chase him, and some nice music plays, and we all have a good time.
Cut it out, Wolf! Give that back to me!
Woof, give me the K-Bups.
You lose, Fleabag. Now give it back.
Yay. Happiness. Right. Where's this animal? It's on the... oh, it's moving. It's a person, I think. One of our orphan children is of a certain species that we've not... Aren't these two both goat people? Have I not done a goat person yet? No, I've not.
It's going very well. Good hunting.
Oops.
Okay, your roll of film is finished.
I forgot his name was Woof.
Good.
What a lad.
I'll transfer
Yeah.
a pearl to you, Jade,
Thank you. Please do.
and I'll recharge your film.
Excellent. We've got loads of pearls. Oh, we've opened the Beluga, haven't we? I was like, what do we do next? Let's go and do that. So now... it's time. You ready? I normally don't do this till much later in the game, but why not do it now? Fantastic.
20 years? Paige, you've been hiding this from me for the past 20 years.
20 years she's been
Sure,
here.
he was just trying to protect you.
So, what was that just ran under the table? There's an animal in here. Beluga checkup. I'm sure a bug just legged it under the table, didn't it? Did it? Yes. Oh, it's one of those. I've already got it. So, have we got an M-disc reader in here? I'd have to take it somewhere else. Well, I'll show you what happens if you try and get in. You can get beamed up by Scotty, and it freaks out. It's all wobbly.
I can't control it.
If we want to get off the ground, we're gonna need one flight stabilizer for each reactor.
Ha! Flight stabilizer. One there.
Well done, Yeet.
Looks good. Excuse me, sir. So I can pop that in here. Put. And we need to buy a second one from those crooks at Mama Goes. Peter, is it true the new Beyond Good and Evil will be in 4D? Yeah, could be. By the time Beyond Good and Evil 2 comes out, we probably will have 4 dimensions in our games. Might even have 5D. So, the flight stabilizers are missing. He's going to have to install the one he's got already and then try and remember to pick another one up from those crooks at I think that's what I just called them. The stellar motor is missing, but it's only needed for space flight. Got to buy one of those from those cons at Mama Goes. So, you can't fly in atmosphere without another stabilizer.
Jade, I heard that you're still looking for pearls. Come by and see me. I'm still in the same place. Pedestrian district before the fountain.
I don't think I've ever had that email before, because I normally buy Nori's Pearl quite early on. There's so much to this game that I still have probably not experienced. Depending on what order you do things and conversations you have. Like this conversation I had with Double H here when he was talking about the shoes. I don't think I've ever done that before. So, anyway, we'll jump in the hovercraft for now. And in due course, we will get a flight stabilizer for our ship. Oops, hang on, where are we going? There we are. So, Mama Go Garage. See, like this, the water's got a lot to live up to in this remaster. It looks great as it is. And unfortunately, according to one screenshot, it doesn't look like it's doesn't look like it's survived the remastering process. As I say, the official screenshots on the store page looked alright, but one of the in-game ones that someone managed to capture doesn't look so good. Hey Isam, you're always welcome at Babakar Hal and Isam Mama Goes. Can I do a little shopping? Of course you can. Don't forget, need pearls. So, head in here, and we can get ourselves a jump pack, which is what we need. 15 pearls.
Okay, digitalization terminated.
So, our hovercraft can now jump. Over here is the other flight. Oh, you can't even actually buy it yet. You're not allowed to even... Or maybe it just comes up out of the ground if you put the right number of pearls in. And this is a stellar motor, which is 30 pearls. So between now and then, I'm going to have to get 50 pearls. But as I say, it's mostly regulated by the donations you get from Hillis. So we will be alright. We'll definitely get plenty of pearls. But that's how the devs sort of keep you within sort of chapters without properly enforcing it. Or explicitly enforcing it. I hope they didn't just let an AI run over the thing. I know, well that is my main concern, is it does remind me a little bit of GTA, the way it looks, but I'm reserving judgment. Just like I reserved judgment on when I first saw it, just the four screenshots, I thought, wow, that looks great. And I thought, no, don't decide it looks great yet, because maybe it doesn't. Are we going to get attacked by the DOMs? No? No, apparently not. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, oh, that looks great. I was like, no, I'm not gonna go out on a limb and say it looks great until I've actually seen, you know, the game.
Watch it. We're right here.
It says the controls are have been updated as well in the remaster, which would be good because, you know, trying to lock onto this, something like this, the controls are that you hold down the shoot button, right? But then what it will do is it will just lock onto 3 targets, including innocent ships. So hopefully that's one of the controls they've changed. But anyway. What is up here? Because this isn't Looter's Booty, I don't think. Could be. Oh, Looter's Booty 2, right? I know it's a Vorax lair. Oh, this is like a whole... This is like a whole little extra level. It's like another little mine on the Black Isle, so we'll come back for that. So there's a few little side areas that you can go to. You might remember that Mo, the bartender, not Mo Sislak, the cowman, told us about a big hoard of pearls in a volcano as well, but we can't access that until we've got the Beluga up and running. You know, we need to be able to fly up and get there. Oops, I jumped too early. So, now we can jump over these lasers. You might think, well, what's to stop you now going all the way out to sea? Well, I'll show you. This.
You are now leaving territorial waters. Final warning.
You are entering a hazardous zone. For your safety, please leave the area.
There you go. So all it does is it shoots a harmless, sort of harmless bullet thing at you and pushes you back. So
you are now leaving territorial waters. Final warning.
I think there might be 2. I know I've already taken a photo of one of these, but I think, yeah, there are 2 different ones.
Okay, I've added it to my archives.
The BG2 account has tweeted, an early development version of Beyond Good and Evil 20th Anniversary Edition was recently released to some Ubisoft Plus subscribers by mistake. We apologise for any confusion and want to assure our community that this version is not indicative of the final game. I hope that's true. That's really good to hear. Troweling Badger. Music to my ears. I really don't want it to become another, the butt of the joke, you know? Because clearly, I think part of the reason they're doing an anniversary edition is not just like, oh, it's an excuse to make some money. You know, or just like, you know, plop out a rubbish, you know, a cheap AI-made version. I think what they're thinking is, we might not sell so many copies of Beyond Good and Evil 2 if there are people out there who are like, oh, well, I never played the first one, I don't want to play Beyond Good and Evil 2 if I don't understand what's going on. I'm like that. I don't like to play sequels or prequels of games where I've not played the initial, the first game. So I think partly the reason that they've done a re-release is because they want to actually help some non-fans feel that they can play the sequel, or the prequel, sorry, as and when it comes out, and sort of understand what's going on. So there we go, Luke's Cabin 2. We'll do that while we're here as well.
Look out, Miss Jade! Looters!
Looters! So,
Don't let them get away, Miss Jade!
And I think, you know, I agree that is, it's worth, that's worth considering, you know, in terms of like, this needs to be good is what I'm trying to say. It's not just like, oh well, it's good if the fans want to play it, it doesn't matter if they don't. You know, it's not like the GTA trilogy where it's like, okay, well, fans of Vice City and San Andreas and GTA 3, if they want an excuse or a reason to play the game again, then they can do. But if it's a bit rubbish, it doesn't really matter, we're Rockstar. That is not what is happening here. This needs to be good, partly to support the, hopefully, the success of Beyond Good and Evil 2. And for that reason, it would be really bad if this became another GTA trilogy where people are saying, look how bad the water is, look how wonky Secundo's face looks, which is what people are already saying based on some screenshots, which is a real shame now actually, because that's out there, and anyone who doesn't see an official statement from the Beyond Good and Evil team, as pointed out there by Troweling, ooh, I'm not looking, looking at the chat. No! Damn it. Missed the last door because I'm trying to read Trallon Badger's name. Just trying to remember who said it.
Look out, Miss Jade!
Looters! But yeah, some people aren't going to see that statement now from Beyond Good and Evil 2, but they might see the slightly dodgy looking screenshots, which may or may not be indicative of the final version. Now, of course, it could be a PR move, and actually, maybe the water does look rubbish, and maybe Secundo's face is stupid, and those aren't the things that have been fixed in this different version. But all I'm saying is, you know, we all need to reserve judgment. The official images look good. The water looks good in the official images. That's well worth noting, well worth pointing out. Is that, yeah, it might look a bit rubbish in the leaked build of the game, but it looked alright in the official stuff, so fingers crossed. I feel really silly now if it comes out and it just looks exactly like it did in the leaked gameplay. But yeah, it's a good day to be a Beyond Good and Evil fan at the moment. It might not be a good day when the remaster comes out, and as I say, it might end up being the butt of the joke. Oh no! Oh god, I just squeezed through. The controls are not good without a controller in your hand. But, you know, again, it'll be so nice to be able to play this game on a modern system with a controller, accessible for everyone. You know it's just going to work properly. Well, in theory, it's just going to work properly. 4K, 60 FPS. Remastered visuals, sound as well, apparently. Yeah. I'm very excited. And it's almost certainly going to be a Game Awards thing at this point. I wouldn't be too happy based on that tweet. Pokemon games always say game footage not final in trailers, and then the full release somehow looks worse than the trailers. That's true. Oh, hello. I mean, again, I'm still reserving judgment in a... I'm not now going to be like, oh yeah, it's all fine. It's going to look absolutely perfect. Like, as I say, it could still end up looking as bad, or, you know, the water, for example, could still end up looking as bad as it looks in those screenshots, but you know, time will tell. That's all we can say. So that's the factory, city, home, slaughterhouse, race is this way. I always get a bit lost. Those are boost capsules I'm using there. Oops. Bonk, bonk. So, we're heading over here. We're going to jump over the laser. And we're going to do race number 3. And we're going to exit race number 3. And sneak our way into the Neutrophils factory. So, the race is over here. And that door there. Bet there's some interesting boundary breaking you can do.
The entrance is in the third racetrack of the slaughterhouses, Miss Jade. Straight ahead.
Or sequence breaking, I should say. Well, probably also boundary breaking, but sequence breaking. I've taken a photo of one whale, but I think there are 2. Go wait for it to jump. No matter how good your framing is, it has to be out of the water. There it is. There we go. That's the other way. Oh, blurry as hell.
What? You found it? I was convinced that it was simply an old fisherman's tale.
Nice.
Shawnee, Double H. Nino was able to download the old plans of the slaughterhouses. Apparently, the third racetrack of the championship passes right underneath the surrounding wall. We've spotted an opening in the wall, which seems to be large enough for the hovercraft.
And that's the end of the email. Useful. Oops. Oh my god. Never mind, you found it. I'm on it. The whale's right here. One thing that I hope has been really nicely tuned up is the way that the photos are sort of like displayed in game, because when you have like when you have Iris Network reports going out, like Shawnee's reports or Jade's reports, the photos that you have taken actually get embedded in the report, but they're all kind of, you know, the game does its best with what was at the time, you know, limited hardware, and so they're not like super smooth looking, even in the like HD remaster of the game.
Look at that. Another boat sunk by the Doms.
And it's the same with there's a cutscene towards the end of the game where in the cutscene some of your photos are shown, and they don't look great. They look really blurry. So that would be. And that.
Look for the secret passage if we want to break into the slaughterhouse.
We will. Everyone is telling me there's a secret passage. I'm getting emails about it. I'm going to hear from Double H. People are telling me about it when I speak to them in Iris. But yeah, it's one thing that has always shut up, man. Get the hell out of here and back to your knitting. It's something that's always taken me slightly out of the moment when you suddenly see these really pixelated photos. So yeah, it'd be nice if that is fixed. Is there a secret passage? It's super secret. How secret is this passage really? By the way, Peter, did you know there's a secret passage? I did. I might just do the race first while we're here. Or maybe not. I won't. I think it's time we did some... It's 4:05 now, so... there it is. Wow, that guy's going fast, isn't he? That's cool though, isn't it? Like... Oh... Crows cawing. I like that, you know, you can... It's like an in-game race tournament, and just in the third race you can sneak into one of the actual missions. It's a cool way of doing it. Now this is a real...
Slaughterhouse. We're headed in the right direction.
This is a real dramatic bit now. We have a bit of a chase scene here. You see the big spider. Now remember, this is 2003. These are some really intense, or there are at least some, oh my god, some really intense kind of scripted moments that, you know, are now very commonplace in video games. I always think of Uncharted when I think about this kind of thing, but, you know, plenty of games do this stuff now. But, oops. Oh my god. A big bouncy shield got me. Okay. Yeah, I always think of Uncharted, but, you know, loads of games do it now. And we're talking... ...2003 here, this stuff was made. There's a really good on-foot sequence as well later on. We might even... Maybe we'll see it at the end of today's stream. Probably my favourite moment in the game. I really like this bit. I think it's a shame there's not more, says Plushy Loves Anything. Well, actually, he loves his Carlson and Peters. Oh yeah, here's the... Oh, hang on, there's a lot to talk about here. we've got torpedoes, we've got these eels swimming around, which always freak me out a bit. Okay, take a photo of those.
Transmission received. I'll file it right away.
These lights drop torpedoes. Those are metal crates, which you have to push into these things to break them because they block passageways and stuff. Yeah, Plushy Labs Janikin, you say you wish there was more. Well, interestingly, there is a whole cut section called Factory Pipe, or something like that, which you can find on like the Beyond Good and Evil wiki. There's a whole category of cut content on there. But if you head to torpedoes. Oop, keep doing that. Okay, I don't need to actually destroy these. Oh, there we go. Oh yes, I do. I need to bring some boxes through here. But yeah, it's a hovercraft sequence where you have to do some sort of hovercraft platforming, which is less awkward. It looks less awkward than it sounds. I think it actually does sort of work. Actually, I don't have to use these crates, I don't think. I can use torpedoes. And yeah, that was cut from the game, maybe because they did think it was a bit too awkward on balance, but you know, that's something that could even be reintroduced to the game. That's the thing as well, you know, these concerns that maybe they have just done this remaster by running AI over it and they've really just churned it out and not put a lot of thought and effort into it. I think the fact that they've said they've added some like treasures to find, they've added some backstory to Jade, they've added a speedrun timer. There's an autosave feature. They've done more than the bare minimum by the sounds of it. So, oh my god!
I'll blow it to smithereens with a torpedo instead.
This is way worse than the than using a controller or playing on console. All this camera stuff is not. It's not great. Yeah, we didn't need to blow anything to smithereens with a torpedo in the end, but that's what you can do. Okay, so we land, we dock. Cut content sounds like a great name for a video series of some sort. Yeah. So what is on here? We got any PA1s?
Account identification. Okay.
Yeah, but I'll buy some of these.
A set of pods completely restores your vehicle's energy. A box of K-Bub, the repair pod restores 1 wrench of your vehicle's energy.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of this stuff actually.
The repair pod restores 1 wrench of your vehicle's energy.
How many K-Bups have I got? 8. Oh, I've got loads of money. I'll just buy it. Okay. Oh, this is fun. So in Beyond Good and Evil 2, they're talking a lot about like how they want to have a sense of scale, where like you're a tiny little person and you can get into your little fighter ship, and then your fighter ship can get into a giant mothership, and you know, one moment you're like running around on the ground in a city, and then seamlessly, without any loading, you can get into a fighter, and the fighter can dock into the mothership, and the mothership can fly into outer space. And you do all of that with no loading screen. You can be up in space looking down on a continent and a little dot that is a city that you were once standing in only a few minutes ago. And that is a thing that they've said, you know, scale. That is like a huge thing for them. And it's something that they tried to achieve as best they could in this game. But, you know, there's limited things to what you can do. But, you know, I'm a little person here. I'm getting into that hovercraft. That hovercraft, when we've got the Beluga working, we'll be able to dock with the Beluga. And this moment, I think, is the best illustration of like the scale thing. Oh yeah, here we go. It's the best moment they managed to achieve in this game, I think, with the scale. I don't mean this fight. I mean what we're about to do when we've cleared out these guys. Oh. Nice work, Double H. So, we'll push this open. This is where we want to go through.
Looks like that's the only. On to glory.
And so now we're a person. We push those things open. We now run down here. Peter is a tiny little person. No, that's true. We get into the hovercraft with Double H. And then we jump up here. And we go through this. You know, look at the size of this door now. It looks tiny. And you go through with your hovercraft. I always like that surprised me the first time I played it as a kid. Anyway, I guess I'm sort of used to it now, and those of you who played this game before might be used to it, and those of you who've not played this game before might not have been impressed by that at all. But you know, being a little person on foot pushing the door open and then actually coming through that door with your hovercraft, I think is quite a fun moment. Oh no! I'm glad I bought all these pods. Repair pods. Okay, we're through. Now we've got fans. Oh god. Okay. They really don't want people getting in here, do they? These alphas. Oh, yikes, hang on. Okay, we've got some boxes. Can these be broken? Yes, they can. For money. Oh, these things keep, like, replenishing themselves when I'm not looking. Kind of like Half-Life 2. Yeah, it is a bit like that. Yeah. And then when the mothership is in outer space, it can knock an acorn out of a tree and a new tree will grow over time. Well, yeah. I think so. I think they should add that. If they've not got that already, it should be in there. I always forget, is there actually anything up here, or does it just knock you off? I don't think there's anything up there. I think you just have to make your way to the top. So these ones we can shoot with our gun, but the big ones I was destroying with the crates, needless to say, these ones here, you can't destroy those with your gun. You do have to do the old crate bash. And actually that is part of the puzzle in this room, so I said that at the right time. Because that's one crate, but there's at least one more of those things. You see there's a crate up there, so we need to get up there. Which we do by going around here, yes. So knock that down. And I can't remember if this is required, if I need to get across here, but I'm going to go anyway. See if there's anything here? No? No, I think it's just set dressing. Okay, so one of these is down. Head around this way. Still need... Oh no. I thought I need one more crate, but I don't. Slaughterhouse entrance. I'm just going to backtrack, because this is definitely... Like, that's where you have to actually go to start the challenge, but I feel like there was a little... Ah yes, so this is an exit. So we're now out into the hub of the slaughterhouse races. So it's just a, it's just a shortcut that we've unlocked. So much for secret tunnel. I mean, I could have just gone in through there. But never mind. So that's that. We've been up there. We go through here now. But there we go. So if you want to leave or get back in, you don't have to do all of that faffing around again. Oh, there's these things. You have to fight these eventually, again, on foot. So,
Perfect. I'll date and file it.
Praying Ocelots in the chat. Hello, welcome. Again, there's some fun sort of bits of scale here as well, which is nice. Oops. Have I got these guys? No, I haven't. Bufo erectus. That's a little...
Bravo, Jade.
Little troll man. Toad, sorry, not a troll. Look at it. I've never seen it look so detailed. I have played this HD version before, but never with such a good monitor for one thing, I guess. So here we go. I think we can do that. Get in, Double H. think it's worth... I'm trying to remember, is it? Ah, okay. So we're locked in. And the governor...
Proof, Shawnee. Wrap up your report first, and then I'll send you the code.
The governor will give us the code to get out, but only when we've given a report. So basically, we're trapped in here now, and the governor's like, I'm not helping you. I'm not giving you the code. Not until you give me a good iris report.
Shawnee, I've located the probable positions of the Alpha's activities. I've added them to your map for you to look at. Send us the pictures.
Okay.
We need 3 more photos, Shawnee, before we can put issue 514 to bed. Be careful.
I didn't actually, while I was out, I didn't grab a good a copy of my report from Iris, did I? And I can't go out and get one now because I'm trapped in. Oh well, I'll have to get a couple of copies back to back when we leave. But yeah, you can go to Ming Su's and get your own. Get a copy of the report that you made and that got published by the Iris Network.
Yeah.
Happy 420 BBB.
Actual 420.
Lord 16 dab. It's a Mercal. I can't believe the remaster is happening. Here are some unexpected jokes
miracle.
to celebrate. What happens to printers that perform miracles? They get canonized. Ha ha ha.
Good.
How do you call an unexpected Chinese man? Suddenly. Hi-e. What's the worst part about an unexpected box of crayons? It's out of the blue. Ho ho ho. What is the most unexpected part of a fast food meal? The element of some fries.
Oh, come on.
Lord 16 Pogcheg.
The element of some fries. Terrible, Lord Brotovich. Thank you, though, for your jokes. The big grid. You think it'll still move? Maybe. Those engines are indestructible. This thing. We need to get through. Pretty much everywhere you are in this game, if you chat to your friend, they will give you some advice on the puzzle, and I don't talk to them often enough.
Yeah.
BBBBBB beyond BBBBBBBB good BBBBBBBB evil BBBBBBB now in 4K BBBBBB. It's actually happening. Blaze it.
It's not in 4K just yet, but it will be.
Too tight for me. I'll cover your rear, Miss Jade.
You'll what? So, Double H can't get through. We just need to lift this grate. Great! Oh, these boys. Got him. Okay. How many Starkos have I got?
Okay.
13.
Starkos restores 1 heart of your
I've got so much money, I'm just going to buy all this stuff.
A box of K-Bups completely restores your energy.
Thank you for blazing it, everyone. Lord Brotovich, Charlie Badger, thank you for your bit. Sorry, Lord Brotovich and Steven Skodas, thank you for your bits there. Oh, these things are gross. Little silverfish things. Macropodia omnivora.
Okay, it's filed. Good luck for the rest.
Thank you. They will try and bite you, these things. Oh my god, the camera in this version of the game is not good. It either wants to be there, or if I tilt it down a bit, it suddenly swings up to there. I think it's trying to show me these lasers, but, you know. I could do without it, to be honest. The camera is doing all sorts of rubbish. This is why we need a new release of this game, because the original versions worked great, right? They were brilliant. On console, PS2, it's fantastic. Xbox, that's the way to play, actually. You can still play the Anniversary Edition on Xbox with a good control system, a good camera. But Steam, rubbish. Ubisoft version, kind of rubbish. Even Good Old Games version, a bit wonk. But
I'll never be able to do it by myself.
okay, I need Double H up here, but he can't fit. So we've got to find a way to get him up. GameCube was the best one, says Bushy Labs Jennikin. Was it? I never played the GameCube version. On the GameCube version, didn't it have different outfits? It had like the more like retro versions of the costumes for Jade and Paige, or maybe just Paige. I think one of the versions did. So, yeah. So this is interesting. So this is the button to raise the grate. But if you want to run across and get there in time, you'll find, well, I'm not even going to bother, but by the time you climb down and squeeze through there, it might be it's probably possible to do it in one, but you kind of can't manage it. But what you can do for some reason when I scroll, sometimes in-game, it like scrolls my chat up, even though I'm in the Beyond Good and Evil window, which is why I keep having to tab out occasionally and just fix my chat. But so what you can do, and what I think is sort of the intended thing, and that's why they put this gear in the way, is that. So it gives you more of a head start. And I like this as well. Oops. Oh, yikes. Double H will jump into the hovercraft before you get in, which you would never ever normally do. But again, just some nice little quality of life things in this game that you know the developers thought about. Because if you run down and you get in the hovercraft and then you're waiting for your companion to get in, sometimes they mess around a little bit. But if you've hit that switch and you are running towards the hovercraft, Double H will get in before you, which I think is just a nice little touch. So he's now up here. He can't get hit by these lasers because he's wearing Hylian Army official issue armor, so he'll be fine. And then I sprint around here. Oh yeah, that sometimes happens with older games. It's especially fun if you play a game you can't click out of. Yeah, I had to do like a sort of a mod or a fix that allows you to even tab out of this game. Otherwise, you can't do it at all. There we go. Power in numbers. We can push the cube together.
That's as far as it goes in that direction.
Psychonauts is like that too. For some reason, the PS4 port has some wonky physics that really mess with it. Yeah, a real shame. I remember the camera being this way from last time. Yeah, it's playing on console with a controller and a control scheme that they, you know, intended for it to have and tested it.
Perfecto.
Is the way to do it for sure.
There's a passage up there.
Huh. I've forgotten what is going on here. What? There's a passage up there? It's my first time being stumped and confused. So hang on, was this just so we could get... Oh yeah, I remember. So that is literally just... I think that might just be to access that locker. I think that's literally the only reason that you would come back here and push the cube. But now I remember. There's another fun... There's a double use for this grate. Which is fun. So I'm just going to wait for these lasers. Yeah, I like this. This is fun. I
won't move from here. I'll cover your back, Miss Jade.
I hop over here. I climb onto this, and then I get him to push button.
Okay.
And then it raises me up, so I can stand on mountains. Climb up, and through there would be the way to go, but also I think across there there's something going on there as well. Push the button, double H.
Yes, sir.
Am I going to make it? Yes. I think this is actually one of the photos for the report that I need. Ventilation. Oh my god. Rats everywhere. Oh no, it's a one of those. A set of pods. Got some fire. Anything else? No, I think you're just here for asset. Oh no, button there. Ah, it's an animal. It's like a living fire. Ignifera.
Perfect. I'll date and file it.
Radiohead, enjoy the stream. My mum is taking me out to lunch to help me feel better about the wreck. Oh no. Well, I hope it all gets sorted out for you with the wreck, you know, the insurance or whatever it is. I'm going to Facecam and I will remember. I wonder if, because I did ask you whether you're a Bradiohead or a Bradiohead or a B Radiohead, and I don't know if you may have replied and I may have missed it, but I'm having a quick scroll. Thanks friends, I'm okay. Luckily I just left my house, was able to get back home easily. Well, I'm glad to hear that you are okay, even if you're... my name is Brady. Oh, there you go. So it's Bradiohead. I got it. I've got it now. Best of luck with the car and stuff. And hey, look guys, I remembered. We're back. So you do have to remember to check for animals in this game. So there are 2 animals in this sort of area actually, sort of over to the east, and the rest aren't. But if I go on pearls, a couple of pearls around the place too. That's why we have our pearl detector and our animal detector. Right, so push the button, double H. I wish my mum would take me out to lunch to help me feel better about the wreck. My life. Ah. Hey, don't we all? Okay, so now... Am I in? Oh, can I turn off? Ah, I know what I can do. I can smash the laser gate. Ah. And double H, presumably. Is he gonna... I wonder if he'll just appear, or if I have to go out there and get him. Let's see, shall we? Oh, okay. I need him to smash through that. Alright. Let's go out and get him. Over a double H. Hub. Here he comes.
If you can't go through the door, go around it. Carlson and Peters, Opus 4.
Indeed. Bravo, Miss Jade. My fan Drew has arrived. Glad to see you. Double H, you're gonna have to smash this for me with your big noggin.
10-4.
That's odd.
Oh no, that's odd. Hide. He's looking. See his laser.
Nothing.
Nothing. Just, you know, some bars and stuff on the floor. I can actually get Double H to smash his back. Oh Oh, please, no.
Incoming! More incoming!
Uh-oh.
I know where they're coming from! Something's alert!
I'm stuck to the wall. I just want to show you that he can false alarm. He can smash his back. Let's see. Okay, quick. No. Okay, never mind.
Awaiting your orders, Miss Jade.
So here we go. If I face him this way, you got him. But you can do it when you're in a sneaking situation as well. But whatever. Yeah, there's a little bubbly animal here, which I think you can scare out. There we go.
Okay, I'll file it. Okay, your roll of film is finished. Good. I'll transfer a pearl to you, Jade. And I'll recharge your film.
There we go. There it goes. Here comes the fastest rail in the world. Oh my god.
D-B-U-T-T.
Yeah.
Don't break up the team.
Don't break up the team. Alright. Well, just hurry up and get in the tram then. The G-force. It's the sort of the acceleration and the deceleration. It's not so much the speed, but yeah. A delicious Starkos. So what does this do? Just push all the buttons. Ah, okay, okay. Can you push it for me, Double H? Push the button. Nice.
Splendid picture.
The chat has started scrolling by itself. There we go. I went to school with Don to break up the team. You absolutely did not, Mr. Black, and I resent you for saying so.
Awaiting your orders, Jade.
Oh. Nice. Oh, there's another laser gate there. I'm gonna have to, you know what I'm gonna have to do? Call in more bots. Which I think there might even be a button to do. Yeah, I think this button will just bring in more security. There we go. Nice. Taken back from the alpha sections. Okay, I'm going to save the game, just in case there's some horrible crash or something. Terrible news, DP. My Chronicles of Narnia DVD has stopped working. Oh no. I'm sure you can still buy it, though, online. And I think it's on BritBox as well. I mean, I prefer physical media to streaming, but... yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. But it is at least available out there. Ah, so I now have to give... You know how it works. Let's go. Okay, we're getting closer. We've got to find some observation points. 2 triangle buttons here. I've got...
going to need a special key, Miss Jade.
There you go. I've got 2 triangle keys. That's because I just told him to press it, and he was like, I can't. Hang on. Give one to him. There you go.
Okay.
We're in.
Cake, after all.
Piece
At
of cake.
officers' school, we do that in the 3rd year.
What? Press 2 buttons at the same time? At officers' school. Okay. Now, he can walk through these without issue.
If it's of any help, our armors are capable of resisting against their lasers.
Yeah, press the button then. Come on. No, press the flipping button. It's on a timer as well, so it will just turn on and kill you if you don't get across in time. See?
10-4.
Come on, Double H. Ow! Made it.
You'll arrive in the central hall. Go take the picture for the report. I'll stay here and keep an eye out.
Okay. Can you not come with me and then we can like take one of these guys each? We learned this in Officer School Year 5.
10-4.
Oh no, I clearly didn't go to Officer School because I mistimed it. I don't think I was close enough to kick. I clicked and she didn't do it. Whoops. Where are those droidy cars? Are you calling Mr. Black a liar? Yeah, I am. You know what? I am. So... Oh my god. So these guys have been shipped in from he's got a barcode on his chest. These guys have been shipped in from the Nutripills factory. We saw them. We saw people being shipped in. Paige has come this way as well, and now they're being loaded onto shuttles. Tortured human. So, actually, yeah, do I now get back in the hovercraft, I think?
Paige had to go through all that. I hope he survived.
He's alive, Miss Jade. They're very careful about keeping them that way.
Hurry up. Come on.
D-B-U-T-T. Don't break up the team.
I think that might make him hurry up if I do that. Maybe not. Is he stuck?
Don't break up the team.
I've never known him get stuck. No, I think he's just taking his sweet time. Morning, Ricky Ricardo. It's going very well. It's afternoon here, and it's afternoon on a day where Ubisoft have officially confirmed the remaster of this game. The 20th anniversary edition, coming sometime. I don't think they wanted to announce today, but they've had to because it was leaked. So, now if we both go down this way, back into the hovercraft, we can continue on. You can do these in any order you want. When you first get through that grate, if you don't dock and you just keep going around in the hovercraft, that's fine. That's an option. In fact, before I leave, just make sure there are no more animals here. Doesn't look that way. Oh, actually. I don't know. That central, right in the middle, that circle, that was like that whole map that we were just. It's like a more complicated. We've seen a like more zoomed in bit which has exact animal locations on it. So I might find when I get into like the North Hall or whatever that there are more animals animals that I've missed, but we'll just see how we're doing. Oops. Okay, that's a torpedo dispenser. Okay, so I'm going to try and do the other thing you can do to destroy these mines, which is use a torpedo on it. So here they are, here they come. It's chasing me. It's going to hit that crate. No, it's not. Okay, there we go. So one of them blew up those mines. That is one way you can do it. Rather than pushing those crates in. Oh god. Oh, I think these pull you in a bit actually, if memory serves. I think they have a little sort of magnetic effect. Yeah, look, this one's pulling me in right now. Dock. We made it. I could do with that.
Identification. Okay. Starkos restores 1 heart of your. The repair pod restores 1 wrench of your vehicle.
Peter, have you tried out Cloud Punk? I've been on it for a bit and I think it's great. You might dig it on your free time. Cloud Punk? I don't think I've heard of that. Or, well, no, I think I might have heard the name, but I couldn't tell you what it is. You obviously know what it is, but I mean, I don't know what it is. There's a man there, and there's a barrier here. You know what? Why not both? See if he walks this way. No. We got him. Oh, I can run around here. So you can kick that, save the game, and oops. I think there might be a way to softlock the game. I think it's possible. Or I think it's a glitch. It's not an oversight on the part of the developers in terms of like sequences, but I think sometimes you can if you save here, you can load it up and Double H isn't here, and then you're stuck forever.
Yes, sir.
But there we go. I don't really know why they included that as a save point, where he has to like release you from it, and if he's not there, then you're screwed. But whatever. So we've got a button here, but that just brings us here with lasers. It brings a tram along, so that won't take us anywhere. Got some blue lasers here, which means they can't be turned off at all. So what we do is we climb up here.
I'm going to explore the sector over there. We'll follow each other in parallel. Be careful.
So we split up. Which in some ways, you know, I quite like stealth segments with Jade on her own. I like it when you've got a companion as well, but yeah, it's good to have a mixture. Oh, that guy's sort of frozen in time. Is he alright? He's better now. He's feeling okay. Is it timed, this door? Oh, it is.
It's coming from over there.
Okay.
Huh? I'm going.
Ah, got ya. You didn't see me. I think I'd probably make it, playing it as I've complained about ad nauseum up to this point. I think you know, because the controls are really flipping wonky, I'm a bit worried that like I'm making this game look super clunky to people who've not played it before, because I am sort of like I'm making mistakes. I'm like sticking to walls. I'm like, you know, kind of alerting guards in ways that I shouldn't be, and it's partly because it's the camera does what it wants and Jade sort of does what she wants. If you can get hold of the Xbox version of this game, which is available currently on the store.
I overheard them say they were waiting for a shipment of cases. We're on the right track.
Okay. Then that is certainly a good way to play, because you can use a controller and it is designed for a controller, and the camera actually works and the controls work and you don't keep sticking to the wall all the time. But of course, with a remaster on the way, again designed to be played on console, hopefully that will be, if not the superior way to play, certainly a very good way to play. So if you are tempted and you've not yet picked up a copy of this game, it might be worth hanging on a little longer. And grabbing the new version. In this room, just there on the left, hovering, just under where it says TripleJump in the top left, is a instant kill laser. So if I raise the alarm here, that laser will lock onto me almost immediately and kill me in one shot. So there are some sequences, some areas in this game where you can't get away with them seeing you at all, which is good, again, because it kind of gives you it can sort of like mix up your kind of approach and strategy a little bit. Some people, I'm sure, probably run into all these rooms and just fight the guards because they're not actually that difficult to deal with on like in certain situations. And so why not just walk into a room and kill them? Well, I'll tell you why, because if they see you in certain rooms, they will just... Uh-oh. Ah! Oh no, I died. So did he. Someone whacked me from the side. Anyway, I didn't mean to be seen there. I was going to go up and kick him in the back, but he heard me. Need to turn that laser... Oh, I can't turn the laser off because it's blue. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what happens. Oh, I think I can turn the power off. Or, I don't know. I can't remember. Where was that? Oh, there it is. Oh my god, my chat is like zoomed all the way in now. It's weird, it's like, it doesn't like you tabbing out, this game, but at the same time, if you're moving your mouse around and scrolling, it's doing all sorts of stuff in other windows at the same time. Like, make your mind up. Do you want me to use other windows or not? We zoom in, chat. Yeah. Uh-oh. No, there's no intruder.
Demand zone clearing authorization. Accorded.
This is a zone clearance bot. Yeah, that shoots way too quickly.
Incoming! I'm going.
Partner in distress. Help your partner. He's in distress.
You all right? Alert! Out!
Okay. It's a bit of a tight squeeze for fighting in this room. I've got loads of health items. I should be eating them. Or I should be dealing with this room in a stealthy way. Again, not easy when you're trying to hold the shift button with... Hold the control button with the shift key, with your pinky. And then also you want to, like, bring your camera out with the same finger so that you can start shooting discs at people. It's just not well thought. I don't know why there's not controller support for this game. Right, let's do it sort of as intended. No. Nothing's over here.
Command, zone cleared. Authorization. Accorded. Zone cleared.
The zone clearance robot is so messed up in this version. It's just not supposed to be like that at all. Okay, right. Can we do this? Can we do this properly? He's going to turn around. I'm going to roll across like an action hero. Okay, there we go. He can't see me. He won't see me when he turns around, I don't think. There we go. That's how you're supposed to do it. Oh, if your pinky doesn't wear out. Oh, he heard that. It scared him. He heard it on the other side of the glass. Okay. Oh. I think she moves a bit slower as well. Oh my god. She definitely sprints slower, I know that for sure. I think she walks a bit slower too. Have they lost me? No. God damn it. My fingers are so worn out. Without a doubt, this game should be played with a controller, because I don't remember ever struggling with this area. Not particularly, anyway. I probably failed it once or twice, but... Even if I could just toggle crouch, you know? Okay. Save it this time. Right. You alright there, sir? Oh, that guy's gone to look. Hope he didn't see me. Oh, yikes. Let's go over here. He's going to check. He's going to say there's nothing there. He's on false alarm. This guy's going back. There we go. Sorted. Wait till he turns around. There we go, we're through. See, why is the camera now pointing at the floor? It's criminal that you can't just play a decent version of this game right now. Thank God they've confirmed that they're actually doing hopefully a better version. Okay, so this is a little puzzle. We head down here with a lift, but we need that fuse. Okay, so, well, what we do is, we can't take it with our bare hands because it's lit. So, we will kick the power out briefly, take the fuse, and the power will come back on. There we go. Fine, great, we've got the fuse. Let's head back. Oh, wait a second.
No juice.
There's no juice. So, we pop the fuse back in. Head back up here. And the simple solution is this very obviously placed box. Tall, person-shaped box. Person height box. Push it onto here. Come down the lift. Take the fuse. And now we can climb up. Because the lift has no power. Easy. So we don't need to go up there. That's the pearl that I took before, so we're all good. We can pop this fuse in here, which will open this vent thing and allow me to creep through. And I think now I can take another photo. Very soon I can anyway. They're all marked on your map as well. If you're playing this game and you don't know where to go, if you go to report, yeah, it's these exclamation marks. So you just need, sometimes it's just about finding a good observation point, as Double H was saying earlier. You got any alpha sections in here now? Okay, it's got a laser on it. Button right there, but it needs a triangle key. What's through here? Any guards? Okay, we've got that, which we can get through as and when we need to. Oh, then the door shuts. Hang on, with the power. So the laser grill we can't get across, so let's grab hold of one of these crates. See where this takes me. Right, that's a way out. Well, it's 5:05, but we'll keep going for a bit. I didn't go live for till about 10 past or something. So okay, I've grabbed some stuff. It's just a little extra treat, a health gauge +1. And whenever you do increase your health gauge, it gives you an instant refill as well, which is nice. So we'll run through here. We'll do this. Oops. Jump down. This is different to the one that I was just at. I know it looks similar.
So, see anything yet?
Negative. Nothing compromising anyway. We have to find a passage to the central hall.
Yes, we do. Can I shoot these with my little thingy? Yes, I can. Good. Central Hall we're looking for. Okay, what have we got here? Ah, yes. A fight.
Awaiting your orders, Miss Jade.
I think when I the camera. I think when I streamed this the first time round, I had this fight several times. I don't know if I entered into it with like barely any health and no like Starcos or something. It took me like many attempts, I seem to remember. No, nothing broken. I'm on almost full health. Can't seem to charge up. These guys are too fast for me. Oh my god. I need to eat one of these. Again, camera just doing whatever the hell it wants. It's either facing the ceiling or facing the floor. It's really bad. I'm having like some serious issues this week in particular with the camera. I don't know what it is. Oh, Double H is about to die as well. Hang on. Has he got any? I don't think he's got any Starcos, otherwise he would have eaten them by now. I think I can just hand them to him. In fact, I think I can make him eat them as well. Yeah, I can. That's good.
Awaiting your orders, Miss Jade.
Okay, good.
My respects, Miss Jade. Good teamwork.
So, I'm going to climb up here and get him to hit that.
You'll come out in the central hall. We'll meet up later. Good luck.
Okay. Oh. Sorry, boys. Don't mind me. Oh my god. He threw that. He's not even on full activation. He's not raised the alarm. He just thought, there's something over there, maybe. Just chuck a bomb. Just throw a grenade over there. It's probably like, you know, if there's a rat or something, I'll kill it. Okay, so we got him there. Oh! There's 3. I thought there were only 2. By order of the DOM's High Command. Can I not just get an audio recording of that? Of an Alpha Section's guard saying, don't stop the deliveries by order of DOM's High Command. I think that's fairly incriminating. Carlsberg and Tiny Peter. Indeed. Oh no. These guys, they can like hear me jogging. Which I don't think... Maybe that's always been part of the game, that they can hear you lightly jogging. I thought they could only hear you sprinting. But that's part... I think that's why I've been raising the alarm on a few occasions, because I've been jogging up to people behind, you know, to get behind them. And they've heard me. Okay. Oops. Okay. Thank you for the 8 bits there, Black Shield Legion. You don't get a BWIP for that, because of our... The threshold is higher, but thank you very much all the same for your bits. Ouch, indeed. Oh, hello, sir. Oh, this is a fun one. If you can blind him. Oh. He falls off. Like it. We'll keep rolling for a little bit. We'll keep streaming. Oops, hang on. I've got all turned around. Oh, and these have respawned. Hey, here's how to farm infinite money in Beyond Good and Evil. Just back and forth there. So, there's some shuttles coming in. We're getting close to a photo point here, I think. Transfer to the moon planned during Dom's attack. Oh, that's interesting. So the Dom's attacks that they're doing on the planet are used to distract people from the shipments going to the moon.
A box of K-Bups completely restores your energy.
I like that. Okay, so come round here. Oh, hello.
Something's over there.
No, it's not. Okay, same again.
Ow!
Fun every time. So through we go, down here. Okay, we need a fuse in there. Oh, there's a fuse. And that is a photo that needs taking. It's the Alpha Section's logo. Excuse me while I stretch. I'm partly trying to give my fingers a rest. Honestly, this control scheme has done a real... It's done a number on me today. Just constantly holding the shift or left control so that you can sneak around. Oh, God. In cramp. Ooh, steady. So that's a photo that needs taking of Dom's sarcophagi monsters in cases with the Alpha Section logo right next to it.
You all right? Partner in distress.
Got him. So I'll grab the fuse. And then you can hop down here. Here's something some people don't know about. Just gives you a slightly better angle on the photo here. I mean, look. You've got Dom's monsters inside cases that, just for the sake of it, have Alpha Section's branding on them. I mean, if that's not incriminating, I don't know what is. Dom's sarcophagi. Up we go. So now we pop the fuse. Oops, the fuse in here, which will get us around here. Why is shift not crouch? I'm still doing it. I'm still pressing the wrong button occasionally. And this will bring us back to where we came in. A handy little video game shortcut back to the beginning of the area so you don't have to backtrack all the way through. That's how gaming design works. Gaming design. And nobody knows anything. That's horrible, Jade says. The third observation point, Miss Jade. Get to the third observation point. Okay, we'll do it. So, yeah, I don't dare save it there, just in case there is a glitch where we load back in and Double H isn't here, so we're not going to do that. I do need to save the game and leave, but not there. So, back into the hovercraft. Or the hovercraft, as a lot of Americorn people say. I don't know who's fueling vending machines here, keeping them stocked. I have to get past all this. Probably not worth shooting. Oh, I was going to say it's not worth shooting all these out when you can actually kind of get past them carefully. There we go. So that's that done, and we still have an area somewhere that needs. Ah, yeah, up there. Climb this rib cage. And dock. Oops, steady. The north wing. Okay, so we could just save it here and... yeah. I'll save now. We'll just see how much more between the next M disc. So, in the north wing. Can you fit through here, Double H? No, we'll meet further on. Okay.
10-4. Sometimes you have to break up the team. Carlson and Peters, page 824.
So the page after they say don't break up the team, they say except on occasions where you do have to. So this man doesn't have the weak tank on his back. Fortunately, he's standing there. He's one of the only alphas that you meet in the game without the weak spot. Well, not one of the only, but you know, it's certainly not very common. But yeah, he's standing on a lift that goes through electrical fields, so that's fine. Blackshield Legion, thanks for more bits there. Hey folks, there's a good chance I've missed the majority of this. I blame stupid work being stupid, says Chip Thompson's thumbs. Yeah, I mean, you know, normally I would stream after 5 PM GMT, which works for at least some of our audience, even those who aren't based in the UK. But as I'm taking Ashton's stream today, this is where we're at. You know what? I think this is a good place to actually end, because I seem to remember this is one of those big lasers that will instantly kill you if you're spotted, and I do think that this is yeah, there's a whole load of stuff now that's about to happen. So we'll call it there where we did our previous save, and we'll be back next week, I guess, with more BGE. So let's see. Let me look at my calendar. Next stream from me is Monday the 4th of December. After that is the 11th. And then on the 18th of December, I think that will be my last stream of the year, and that will be when I do my Christmas watch along. So we probably will finish Beyond Good and Evil in 2 streams time. So we've got probably 2 more sessions of this. We will do Monday the 4th and Monday the 11th, by which point, if the anniversary trailer is at the Game Awards, I wouldn't be that surprised if the anniversary itself gets dropped there and then. I think it's probably going to be, if I had to place a bet, I think it's basically going to get shadow dropped. Well, it's not much of a shadow drop because they've had to do an official post today because of the leak, but I think the idea was they probably were going to say maybe nothing up until the Game Awards, show a trailer and say available today. That's just speculation, I don't know, but given that you know, they're as far as putting listings on the Xbox store and so on, we'll see how it goes. But yes, so more Beyond Good and Evil on Monday the 4th, more after that probably on Monday the 11th, where we will likely be finishing off. But between those 2 streams, we may well have a release of the special 20th anniversary remaster. I will not be streaming it because, hey, we're in a position where I've literally just played through the whole game to celebrate the anniversary. And you guys, I'm sure, even those of you who really like Beyond Good and Evil, probably don't want to watch that all over again. So I'll be playing it at home, on my sofa, with my PS5. And hey, if I play all the way through it and I find that there's maybe just an interesting little segment or area, or maybe the treasure hunt mode is a separate mode or something like that, if there's a little chunk that might be worth showcasing, then hey, I might do a single session and just say, hey, we're jumping straight in, we're not going through the story, this is my save file from 3 hours into the game, but here's a little bit of extra content they included, and I thought you guys might want to see it and get an idea of just what the game looks like and how it plays and all that kind of thing. And that aside, I'll be talking about it on the podcast on what we play in, so you'll hear my thoughts and feelings about it there. You can ask about it on stream, ask me about it, and all of that stuff. So whether we do an actual review corner on it, I don't know. We don't tend to do that for remasters, do we? Maybe, I suppose we probably have done in the past, so maybe there'll be a whole review corner on it. But there we go. Oh, the Beyond Good and Evil account said early 2024 for release. Oh, so they've officially said that, have they? Right. Well, there you go. You guys are learning more than me, because I've been live for 2 hours. I'm not being able to keep up with all these social posts that are seemingly going out right now. So there you go. It's not going to be out on Game Awards Day. Apparently, it's early 2024, but hopefully we'll hear about it or see a trailer for it at the Game Awards. That would be nice, but maybe not. If it's not due out until early next year, then perhaps we won't see a trailer for it even for the next few weeks or months. But we will see how it goes. So watch this space. But yeah, more Beyond Good and Evil current wonky bad mode or bad version with bad controls and camera from me next week on Monday. And then a bit more after that, and then we'll do a special Christmas stream on the 18th. Right, that's it from me, everybody. Thank you for dropping by. And if you missed it today because it's a different time and date, then it will be available on the VODs channel as usual. So you should be able to keep up with the story of Beyond Good and Evil and with this stream on our VODs channel. Fantastic. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesdays, and I will see you tomorrow on the joint stream. Blaze it. All right then. Bye for now.